Have you experienced the feeling of being lost? Have you been depressed and lonely? Did you feel like your dreams and your hopes are falling apart because of too much stress, pressure, and homesickness? These are just some of the scenarios of some Filipino teachers who are seeking their future in United States. Luckily, there is a department which is created to address these needs. It guides, uplifts, and brings out a whole new experience to the families, immigrants, and refugees who are in need. Panimbayas sa Kabuntagon World will bring you the Asia-Pacific Ministries of Arizona Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church as they build a community of love and care to our Filipino teachers here in Arizona.
Arizona needs qualified teachers. There are thousands of open positions in our state, and some of those vacancies are being filled by teachers from other countries.
Arizona has been the #1 destination of teachers from the Philippines. This year, Filipino educators helped fill 2,000 plus teacher shortage that results to a growing population of our kababayang Pinoy.
As of right now, there are still over 2,000 teacher vacancies in the state of Arizona.
And part of the process in reaching this dream is the transition period, a time of confusion, loneliness, doubts, and most of all, homesickness.
Challenges, it's deciding along coming here is really already a challenge. When you come here, when you are already here, oh my, there's a lots of struggles. This is a real struggle, like a real struggle of a teacher teaching in the U.S.
The kids are different, the attitudes are different, the culture is different. You have to adjust to it. Being Asian, being Asian, we have our culture of respecting the teachers more. But then here they're more independent. They challenge you a lot, but that's fine because it's part of our expectations as a teacher anyway.
And being alone and being far from the family, it's the biggest challenge for me.
Challenges like cultural shock, new students, environment.
Is ang separation sa ako ang family. Mo dyan ay number 1 because syempre I'm a mother and I'm a wife and we were used to be attached very close.
I don't have any person to pour out what I feel because I think and I'm thinking that I'm alone.
Fortunately, as always, God grants the desires of a teacher's heart to be part of a family, to be taken care of during this transition period. This is where the Asia-Pacific Ministries of Arizona Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church comes in.
The Seventh-day Adventist is composed of different, what we call ministries. We have this community service, we have the ministries for the youth, and we have this Asian Pacific ministries and family ministries. It so happened that I'm here in Arizona, in America, so I'm particularly assigned especially for the Asian families. The reason why we created this department is because we are mandated by God to help these people, and that's why we are here. When we met teachers from the Philippines, like our friends who came 4 years ago, 2 years ago, we thought of doing this, but it is only this time of the year because you guys came, and then when we talk about this, I said to Jeff, I said, why don't we create something for these teachers, and especially though if we hear stories after stories of their journey, from the Philippines to here, and I can easily adapt with that. Every time I hear stories like that, I always remember
Your story.
My story.
Your own journey.
My journey from Michigan to Chicago to here. And so I said to Dr. Jeff Tio, well, let's do something for them.
Gusto namin magtagumpay kayo, makaabot kayo sa malampasan niyo yung survival, maging established kayo, at eventually mag-thrive kayo. Pero bago kayo makarating doon, you need enough support.
AC Constitution and U.S. Constitution is required by Arizona Administrative Code. If you have a provisional foreign teacher certificate, it won't be on there Because the state of Arizona presumes that you're just going to disappear after a couple of years and you're going to go back to the Philippines or someplace else. But I'm hopeful that you have the option to stay. I want you to be able to stay.
When we earn money, we have to think about how money is used. And a couple things in life that we often cannot control. We cannot control the future of Social Security.
Because I don't know if you're going to an H, or if you're going to a green card, what are the parameters. I don't know your background. I don't know, like recently I had somebody from the Philippines and they came in, the daughter came in and she petitioned for him. And the normal price for a daughter and parent petition for us is $2,000.
This call, a gathering with a purpose, unifying, strengthening, and providing support to the new ones, was held in Scottsdale, Arizona.
I like the activity. I like the program. It's very relaxing. We were thinking of a retreat that really cry, and it's, you know, and it was like, this is different. And these are the relevant topics that we need to.
I feel at home. I feel that I have good friends. As what I have said last night, this is the most significant event I have attended so far in US.
We met so many friends and we learned so many things.
I feel that I am one of the family, the warm welcome from the hospitality of the Filipinos and the hospitality of the Adventists. It's very great.
It was a 2-day event attended by more or less 50 participants from the different cities of Arizona and a support group from San Francisco, California. The gathering was full pack of learning and fun activities. Different kits were given to the teachers, as the gathering was named Teacher Kit Gathering. The KIT, or the KIT, is an acronym of Kabayan Isa Tayo. This kit comes with a social night that relieves and distress our teachers from the workload at the workplace.
Great idea to bring all of these diverse people who've actually never met before, came here to America just 2 months into the country, or other people, other Filipinos who just came in 2 years, 3 years, to share their common experiences, common struggles, and to ease the burden for all of us. And that's a great thing. That's the thing that could keep us going and going and going, and not fall into despair. So you are a lifesaver, guys. So thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, I'm quite sure that the rest would feel the same.
Starting a new beginning can be very depressing and challenging. But God has a promise written in 2 Corinthians 4:9-8. We are afflicted in every way but not crushed, perplexed but not driven to despair, persecuted but not forsaken, struck down but not destroyed. Just like any other Filipinos here in USA, we will eventually thrive with blossoming hope as we continue our journey if we have Jesus Christ in our hearts. The Asia-Pacific Ministries of the Arizona Conference will never cease to uphold the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church to show to the world that Jesus cares.